So I'm trying to wean myself off of pop. So have you seen this stuff? I don't know if you can see that. Bubbly. It's carbonated flavored water. It's good. Comes in a whole bunch of flavors. I like it. Banging this. Okay, so you guys know what you're here for, so I won't screw around too much, I guess, because you saw the title. For those of us, or those of you that are, you know, new into making videos, or this is something that you're thinking about doing, or you are already on YouTube and you're using the only camera that you have. This, right? That doesn't have to be an iPhone, but a smartphone. That's what you're using. You're trying to get into vlogging and you're like, okay, so holding a camera this way, holding a camera this way, shooting that way, not really that difficult. You just kind of, you can hold it fairly steady. But if you're someone who's walking and you're doing one of these, right, you're holding it out, this can become a lot more difficult. You get a lot more shake. You know, you can't get the phone quite as far, etc., etc. And one of the other issues is audio. When this starts to get distance, then your audio starts to suffer. The hope is what I have in this box, bag, whatever this is, can be useful for you guys. Let's open it up, see what's in here. Oh yeah, let's do that, shall we? We shall. The hope here is that you guys can see this bag, which is here. Awesome. We're gonna crack it open, see if I think what's supposed to be in here is actually in here. Now, for those of you that are aware or have been on this channel for a while, you may know what microphone I'm kind of using right now. And I've kind of become a real big fan of this, and it's the Comica, I believe it's the CVM-30. Don't quote me on the CVM part. I think it's CVM-30 Lite. And the reason I really like this is that it's one of the few shotgun mics, and I'll leave a link to the review if you want to go see that, that doesn't use batteries. It uses the power of the camera itself. So this is also made by Comica. Comica professional audio equipment. The CVM, so probably CVM VM-VM10-K2. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this up there. You guys can see that, hopefully. Right, maybe that's where it is, in there somewhere. The key now is what's in this box. So let's talk about it for a second. And what I like about this is it's kind of an all-in-one stick, which seems really cool. This is combine audio and video, provide a better shooting experience, which is what we all want. Exquisite filming suite, complete functions, versatile handheld smartphone clamp, full video capture, professional mic, cardioid pattern, extensible with flexible combination, a bottom 1/4 inch external screw port, which is awesome because then if you have a monopod or something or tripod, you can just screw it in without having to take it off the handle. And it's solid and durable. Sounds alright. So this is the CVM-VM10-K2 for smartphones, just so you know. Let's open it up, shall we? So it's got a little, leave my knife again. It's got a little tiny one of those right there. I'm gonna turn this way. I think that's good for you. I'm gonna move this here. You guys can see it hopefully a little better. Just gonna put that right there for you. I think we're centered. Okay, so let's see what's in here, shall we? Open this up. Oh, that's actually nice right out of the gate. Ready? Yeah, look at this. I'm gonna throw the box because nothing really in there. Comes in its own little carry case. That is super fancy. I didn't expect that one bit. Okay, so let's crack this open, shall we? And what's in here? This is what we get. We get this. This is your warranty instructions, okay? Warranty instructions, if you need that. Go up. This is big one. You get tripod legs, which can be folded like so. Excellent. You get silica gel, that's something for you. You get the little Comica CVM-VM10-K2 microphone with its own little, I like this too, right? Because its own little, almost like a little shot, like a little shock mount, right? You can see that little bend there, which is excellent. You get the iPhone clamp, really nice quality. What I like about this is that, unlike a lot of them, there's a little 1/4 inch. This you literally screw to make it bigger and smaller. And what I like about that is that once you get your phone in there, it's not spring operated, so that when you tighten this, it really clamps on, which is excellent. So you get that. That's a really nice case. I like that case. You get a little tiny wind muff. Excellent for using this outside. And last but not least, of course, you get this to hook your microphone into your smartphone. Now, as a side note, because they don't include this, it doesn't look like it. For those of us that have an iPhone, and for those of us that have a lot of Android phones now, because they're doing the same thing, if they don't have a headphone jack, you are going to need to use an adapter. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera up, because it's more important now for you guys to see me, I think. Right? Because I'm kind of... There we go, that's better. That's everything in this case, which is still not good. That's better. Which is excellent. So I'm just gonna slide this all back in here, so that goes there, that goes there. I am going to go get, I have one of those, of course, because every iPhone has it, the lightning to headphone jack. So I'm gonna grab one of those, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook this up to my iPhone, and tonight, the family and I are gonna go to a little tiny local fair, so it's nice and small, but they're also gonna have a demolition derby going on. What better way to test this out, because it's going to be loud. So we can test the mic, and we're gonna do all the videoing tonight on my iPhone with this setup. You guys can see it. And once it's done, I'm gonna come back and review everything, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, that's coming up. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, so I've got it all set up here. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like before we go out. So I was like, I just want to make sure everything is working, because the last thing I want to do is go out tonight and realize that the mic wasn't working or something like that. All hooked up. Here's a perk. Here's a perk that I really like. I've got this thing mounted to my iPhone, and I have a fairly thick iPhone case, and I didn't have to take it out of the case. That's fantastic. We're going to continue out to the fair tonight. Stay with us. All right, so we're here at the, we're not here. We just parked, as you can see. There's parking, and it's a little bit of a walk, or you can wait for a little bit of a bus, so we're gonna walk up to the carp fair. So I got the shotgun mic kind of pointing at me to see how this does, so it should be picking me up pretty good here. We'll see how it does when it gets a little louder. Here's Mary and Harley, and I have to say, holding this by a handle is way nicer than just holding it in your hands like this. All right, we're gonna wait till we get to the fair.
There's just so much left to say. Wanna get to know you in every kind of way, but you're speaking in tongues. You take the breath from my lungs. It should be shaking in fear, but instead it just want you.
Alright guys, you can't have much more of a test than this for audio. The fair is going on behind me, and it's hard to focus. What's the audio sound like? Is it picking me up? Is it taking away from some of the audio that's coming from behind me? I don't know. We're gonna keep walking around. Good little test so far of this mic. We got the wind muff on, so we shall see.
Screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost in translation. Can you feel my frustration?
Alright guys, so a little bit of a test here of the microphone. So we're at the fair. It's fairly loud. And what do you guys think? Can you hear me all right? Here's the fair, just so you guys can see it. So the real question is, can you hear me over top of the fair? I won't know until I get home. All right guys, we will see you. Well, we're gonna walk around
I'm just trying to break through, but you make it hard when you act how you do.
Alright, so Mary's going on a ride with Harley, and I'm not doing rides tonight, so But cool little thing about this, of course, it comes with a tripod. So if you feel like hanging out, talking to your camera like I am, you can just kind of set this up and you're good to go. And it's nice and simple, just pick it up and you're in vlogging format. There's rides, a little bright. Here. There you go, a little better. All right, Mary's gonna go on the ride and we're gonna go watch her. Hopefully she doesn't get sick. All right, let's go do that.
You take the breath from my lungs. They should be shaking in fear, but instead I just want you here. Screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost in translation.
Okay, so one of the other tricks for you guys to kind of learn at night, shooting with an iPhone especially, it wants to really auto-expose really bright. So you end up blowing all these lights out a lot. So make sure you manually expose even in the Apple camera application. Again, I'm hoping you guys can hear me, but I know just from looking at this that this is way steadier than I could ever do just holding this with my hand. Plus, I'd normally have to get my hand out here holding it, where this is just way more steady. So far, I'm liking the feeling. I'm just hoping that the microphone is working okay. We're gonna hear that as soon as we, as soon as I get back, I guess. All right, we're gonna hang out some more. Mary's doing whatever this is.
Can you feel my frustration?
Alright guys, so we're back. We didn't get to see the demolition derby because there was just way too many people, no seating, and the closest that I could get, I couldn't see over top of anybody, so I figured there's no point trying to shoot it. But I hope that you guys did see or hear some of the mic tests and just me walking around a little bit with this, you know. So here's that little setup, and there's that little adapter I was talking about, at least for the iPhone. I'm sure they have that kind of thing available for Android devices that don't have headphone jacks as well, so probably a USB-C to headphone adapter. So overall thoughts, you know what, I think it's really good. The microphone, again, just so you guys know, puts out in what's called a cardioid pattern. So if you're not really sure what a cardioid pattern is, it's like a heart-shaped pattern. So if you were to look at this way, for instance, the pattern would kind of come out and up like this, and out and down. So that what happens is it's trying to really not pick up a lot of information behind you. It has a stronger focus on what's ahead of it, but it will pick up some side. And I think by listening to a lot of the clips that I did, that is exactly what it's doing. For an iPhone especially, and the fact that this can go on any other camera that has a mic input jack, I think that's great. Also, it was actually fairly windy there last night. This wind muff, listening to the audio, stopped pretty much all of that wind sound. Now, one of the things to be aware when you are putting one of these on, and a lot of people may not realize this, that, and I'm gonna take this wind muff off. So there it is there. There's the foam. One of the things that you wanna be aware of is that this does not fit over top of the foam. If you do, you got two levels, it dampens the sound way too much, and it just doesn't fit properly. Other than that, I think it's a great little starter kit for those of us that are using iPhones. It has this little button right here, right on the front, so basically all you do is you click it, you can loosen this, let go, it's in place. The actual phone mount, awesome. It is fantastic quality. Snugs on again with my case. You can see it there with my case on. My case is really big. I think it's great. I think the mic picked up good. I'm really happy with the Comica stuff, especially for the price point you get it at. And for those of us that are doing some iPhone shooting, iPhone vlogging, I shot everything in that video with this setup. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I think it's a great starting point, a great entry system, and of course you get a nice little table tripod. And super fast to get it up and running again. I'm gonna put a link down below for you guys if you wanna look at one of these to pick one up. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget the subscribe part. And I'm going to talk to you later. Have Have a good one, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later, my friends.